Hello, I'm Jim Baker, Superintendent of the Huron Valley Schools, coming to you from the roof of Lakeland High School to provide an overview of a millage request the school district is bringing to you, the voters, on August 5th. On Monday, May 5th, our Board of Education approved ballot language that allows the district to ask voters for approval of a 1.5 mil building and site sinking fund proposal for much needed infrastructure repairs and replacements throughout the district. My goal today is to briefly explain the need for this request and the impact on property owners in our communities. I began this video from the roof of Lakeland High School. It's one of the many areas of infrastructure that require our attention over the next several years. The BSSF request will appear on the August 5th, 2014 ballot. It is a request for 1.5 mils for a 10-year period. If approved, the BSSF will generate approximately $3.2 million annually, providing the funds to replace and update our aging boilers throughout the district. It will also provide the funds necessary to do roof repairs and replacements on a number of buildings. Additionally, the funds will be used to replace existing lighting with more energy-efficient lighting in many of our buildings. The updated lighting will have controls that sense movement and turn off when rooms are not in use. This provides significant energy savings and thus will lower our utility costs district-wide. We also anticipate using the dollars to improve all of our pavements and sidewalks, which have taken a beating this past winter. Watkins Boulevard, which leads to Milford High School and Heritage Elementary, is a prime example of the poor condition of our paved areas. This summer, we are installing access control systems that will allow us to keep our front doors locked during the school day in our buildings. We recognize that addressing this safety concern for the peace of mind of our students, parents, and staff is an important step. Funds from the BSSF will be used to provide additional security measures within our buildings once they are identified, thus allowing HVS to keep up with best practices as it relates to school security. It's extremely important to note that most school districts do not use general fund dollars to do significant capital improvements. They utilize funds gained from passing bond or building and site sinking fund initiatives. We believe seeking a BSSF millage is the most conservative approach to obtaining the necessary funds. Unlike bond funds, a school district does not receive all the money up front. It's a pay-as-you-go approach to essential improvements. As a result, there are no interest costs associated with the BSSF, as there are with the passage of a bond proposal. I'd like to provide an overview of the financial impact of the BSSF for homeowners in the Huron Valley communities. On a home valued at $100,000, the annual cost would be $75 or 21 cents per day. On a home valued at $200,000, the annual cost is $150 or 41 cents per day. In closing, I wanted to share the actual language that appears on the August 5th ballot.
Millage proposal, building and site sinking fund tax levy. Shall the limitation on the amount of taxes which may be assessed against all property in Huron Valley School District, Oakland and Livingston Counties, Michigan, be increased by, and the Board of Education be authorized to levy, not to exceed 1.5 mils, $1.50 on each $1,000 of taxable valuation for a period of 10 years, 2015 to 2024, inclusive, to create a sinking fund for the purchase of real estate for sites for and the construction or repair of school buildings and all other purposes authorized by law. The estimate of the revenue the school district will collect if the millage is approved and levied in 2015 is approximately $3.35 million.
Many of you will have questions about the BSSF proposal. In an effort to answer all of them, we have created a special tab on our website. We will continue to create a series of informational videos like this that explain our plans for the revenue generated if the proposal gains voter approval. If you have any questions about the Building and Site Sinking Fund proposal, please feel free to send an email to bssf14@hvs.org. We are extremely fortunate in Huron Valley Schools to have a high level of support from our communities throughout the years. I want to thank all of our voters for allowing us to have a tremendous track record of success in our elections. I'd like to remind you to vote on Tuesday, August 5th. Thank you for watching. As always, we truly appreciate your support.